Hello, this is the SU-152. In the past 30 days, this thing is the most played territory tank destroyer at tier 7, and it even boasts a positive 0.34% win rate difference, which basically means that whatever your win rate is, you're pretty much going to get that in this vehicle. And considering the amount of games played in this vehicle, that would indicate that this thing is pretty well balanced. The average damage, however, though, is very much near the bottom, with only 731. But I can have a guess why that is 700 average damage. You see, when you first get the vehicle, you start out with a 390 alpha damage gun, which is actually really good. When you're just grinding this, you shouldn't have any issues being in stock. After a while, you then go ahead and get the upgraded 122, which is basically exactly the same gun, but you have a bit better accuracy and much more DPM. Once you're then done with this gun, you can then have the option to unlock a 152 caliber gun. And this gun has 700 alpha damage with more standard pen, more premium pen, more HE pen, and higher alpha damage for the HE. This gun really does prepare you for what you're going to be with the SU-152, where it's the higher alpha damage and that type of playstyle. But if you want to play with the standard one over here, this is probably more competitive in certain scenarios, although you don't have the pen. But you can easily go above 4,000 DPM once you add equipment with this gun. For the vast majority of this video, I will be using the big gun because I think that's the most fun. But at the end, I will switch out a game with the small gun just to show you. Okay. I don't normally do this, but it's tier 6s. We're going to go to the left-hand side because I think that I could HE some people. We have 86 pen. This could be very juicy. If I did want to play this a little bit more conservatively or a bit more sensibly, then going to the back of the map and then trying to snipe the heavies would have been the better option. Let's go this way. We're going to load the hee and we'll see if we can find a lightly armored tank. That is the fun thing about this vehicle, is that around this sort of tier, you can pen quite a bit of 86. Oh, I can actually pen him, but I just need him to overpeak a little bit, which he's not going to do. What health is this on? It'd be really good if this guy went all the way around. Oh, hello. No pen, but, I mean, he's definitely feeling it. I mean, even if I miss, I still do 250. It's mental. I mean, we could have fired AP there and it would have just one-shot him. Ooh. Hello. Right, we're going to AP. Well, I say AP. It's heat. Heat is both the options. It would have been... It used to be AP. They changed it, an update many years ago, or whenever it was. The round was better when it was AP, though. Heat is not always the answer. I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident this VK is going to continue pushing and just try to play hold down here to get some vision. Hello? No idea where that went. Oh, little super Hellcats. Hello? No, keep going. You're fine. Thank you. Man, 700 alpha at tier 7 is insane. Alright, let's see. Aiming. Oh! I mean, just like that, we've done 1,700 and we messed up the HE pen on one of them, so we could have had even more than that. I think by far the most detrimental thing you can do to this tank is by trying to push stuff. You don't have the hit points. Right? You need to be passive. You need to be conservative with your hit points. You can't just peek whenever you feel like peeking. You need to pick and choose your opportunities to engage, and you'll do absolutely fine. You trade effectively with this tank, and you can literally out-trade any other vehicle on the enemy team. I mean, within reason. Like, obviously, if they have suddenly got, 700 alpha as well, then, yeah, you're probably not going to trade very well. But, I mean, you'll still trade even. I mean, just like that, we have done 2.2k, and we really didn't do much. See if I can spot the Hellcat and kill the Hellcat. There we go. Hello. Just like that. Another 400 damage. I think that, honestly, for the fun factor, this gun definitely is the right one. So, I mean, not a bad game to start things out with. 2.6k, 2 kills. Apply. It is now time for the Peasant Loadout, and we're on Safe Haven. I'm kind of hoping I can get to this position early enough to spot the cross or anyone pushing, and I can get a quick bit of damage in, and then just back off afterwards. So we get to this position, we aim, we wait for someone to cross or push. Enemy tanks. Unlucky. That wasn't aimed very well, though. We should have aimed at the lower plate. We aimed kind of a bit up. What I would like to do now, then, is maybe push over this side and see what's happening over here. We can't really keep peeking that. Obviously, there could be people at the very back of the map, which I am worried about. But it is against tier 6, tier 7. Still the OI, still Churchill 7, still a few tanks that have not been spotted yet. So I might just wait and just see what's going to happen. The OI is there. Interesting. Might be able to get a shot on the OI somehow. I'm not too sure if there's... There is a shot here, actually. So if he goes past this bit, right here, there should be a shot. Oh, hello. Okay, right, yeah. Oh, the VK is sniping at the back. So their heavy tank, the VK-31P, is sniping at the very back of the map. Should we see what's over this side then? I mean, I'm not... I am spotted. So, okay, they're still there. They're still there. That's all the information I needed. They're still just sitting there waiting. So I can't really peek that. So it's better off to just go around this side again. I want to ask this guy for help. I want to go push this way. There's a T-28. One into the T-28. I mean, if it was the actual T-28, then it would have been even worse, but it's just the HDC, so... Hello. Wonderful. And that's really quite bad, actually, because I think the SU can now one-shot me. Can you one-shot me? I don't know. Yes, you can. I didn't really have a clean shot. There was a cupola shot, but it's not... I was trying to get the lower plate or the upper plate. I mean, your typical World of Tanks game, though. I fired 3 shots, the game's over. I mean, let's be honest, the game was over before I even fired the second shot. I mean, win is win, and it's with the Peasant Loadout. Apply. As always, before we go into the Hard Loadout, we need to run through the field mods. First one is the left-hand side, then the right, then the right. Okay, so now we are using the Hard Loadout, the one that I would use if I was going to try and free mark this tank. We have changed the equipment slightly. We were running vents, rammer, and an optics for the first 2 games, and that's the one that I'd probably recommend most people to use, but once you have it fully maxed out, probably ditch the optics for a turbo or something like that. You could still run optics if you really wanted to as well. All that I want to do here is just wait. See if this gets spotted, because then we can just lob shells into them. I mean, the fact that we have like a 12.8 second reload now for 700 alpha is pretty insane. That's half his hit points gone. Over half. Let's see if I can get some shots from this angle now. I mean, there is the T-34 as well. Or there is another SU. Oh no. Yep. See you later, Juno. And now we're just going to wait. We wait for the T-34-85 to maybe make the same mistake again. Although it looks like he doesn't want to do... I don't think he wants to do this anymore. Oh, hang on. It's so close. Oh, he's not having fun. Nope. Nope. He did not have fun. Alright, he'll peek again, because he's survived it every time so far, so he's getting the reinforcement of, you know, the mental reinforcement to say, yes, this is fine. This is working. Although I don't think that anybody can actually spot him apart from the Tiger. So unless he pushes all the way down, I don't think anyone's spotting him. If that's the case, I might push up a little bit just to see if I can get the spot on him. Wow, I cannot see him. But he can still see me, so am I just perma-spotted here? I'm loading... HE here, but I don't really need to if I'm honest. I think the other... I mean, actually, if it's a 1375 that flies around this corner, I will. So I can potentially one-shot both of these. Ah, hello. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Alright, back to the heat. Ah, man, really? I now don't have the hit points to trade. Really need the M2Y to die. I don't know if he has a shot on me or not. I think he may do. I mean, I can just about see his cupola, but I don't know whether or not he can see my superstructure. I mean, we are somehow capping their base. I didn't realize this until now, but okay. Oh. What's happened here? Well, they switched places. Just bad aim after bad aim, man. He should really be dead. I mean, I don't think that we were actually going to win that, even if I killed the M2Y. I don't think we have the potential to actually win that. Yeah, I mean, it's just bad aim at the end of the day. No apply. Now, as I said at the start, I will go ahead and play a game with the smaller gun as well, just to show you what it's like. We're going to be using the standard equipment, standard consumables, but we will have the field mods. And as you can see, this has 4,000 DPM. Now, this game is against tier 9s, so we do need to be a little bit more careful, and I think we're going to play it a little bit more passively as well. Obviously... it all just depends on the matchup with this vehicle and any vehicle. You assess the matchup, you then decide how you're going to play. Because we're completely bottom tier, and that's horrible for any tank in the game when you're bottom tier, we're just going to go and sit around about the E2 region, just behind this building, and then we're just going to snipe across, hopefully. Obviously, we need people to then go over this side. If no one goes over that side, then it's a little bit more of a problem. I mean, what is this SU-152 doing, though? He seems to be a little bit lost. Is he still around here? Do need to be careful with this gun in particular, because you will run out of ammo very fast. I hate the reticle sometimes, because look, it thinks I'm aiming up here. Like, that's not where I'm aiming. Hi, Progetto. Okay, what is this gun doing currently? Well, this is fun. I have no idea what this Progetto's doing. Why am I just getting sniped in the side by a KV-13? I also can't run away from this, because if I peek back out, I then get shot by everyone else. I mean, maybe Miel could stop camping at the back and try and scout something. That'd be quite nice. I mean, the SU-130 PM has gone and done the Miel's job, so at least we have someone doing that. I mean, we know there's a KV-13 around here. We are winning on HP-wise that I can tell over this side, but I'm not too sure about the town. It doesn't look like we're winning the town, so I think we need to come back now. I mean, yeah, okay, no, the HP is really not looking good. So what we need to try and do is come back this way, prepare to then do the big ambush on anyone that pushes down. I have no idea how that hit. And that one was well aimed though. Well, Miel, it's now your time to scout them. If you weren't going to scout over the other side, it's now time to scout this side. We are going to go to APCR though. The 257 is going to be a problem. Nice. Very, very good actually. Might be able to kill this. I'll put one more in there. Going way too far left. Left, right, up, down, anywhere but straight. Oh my... What is this gun doing? Go in the middle of my reticle. Maybe from this position, it'll be a better angle if they do push down. At least the Miel is being useful now. Oh, that is a very aggressive UDES. The problem is, I really don't want to get spotted by it, but I think that that is going to happen regardless of my wishes. And then we just back down, hopefully. That is what I didn't want to happen. I mean, the KV-13 should die, though. And the at least the IS died for it. Reckon the contender's still around here? He's probably run away. Well, there he is. He did run away, sort of. Goodbye, contender. I mean, only 2.4k, but considering that the free mark requirement for this tank is 1.8, I think that's okay. Apply. But yeah, SU-152, it's a solid vehicle. It really is. Great to grind, great to play when it's fully upgraded. You can use either gun. See you all later.